there's a multiplication between. So these are rules. So exponential, if there's a multiplication, you write only one base and then you add the power. For example, if somebody give you, let's say 4t times 4x. So you see there's a multiplication between and the base are the same. So I can simply add the power. I can say this equal to 4t plus x, t plus x. So this is going to be our answer. Okay, let's take more example. Somebody give you, let's say, okay, 4x. No, let's say, yeah, 4x, and here they give you 16, 2x minus 3. So you see, this is 4, this is 16. Oh my God, base is not the same, but we can make them be the same. Okay, how are we going to make them be the same? Do you have a calculator or you don't have a calculator?
I do have a calculator.
Okay. You can get your calculator or I can explain to you. Okay. You got it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we have a 4 and 16. So I think, okay, I want to break because it's 4 and 16. It's not the same base. So how we want to do, so we can have a similar base because I already see this modification here. So the trick is I'm going to break them to have the same base. Look at it. So I know the smaller number that I can break this, it could be 2 power 2. You know 2 power 2 equals 4. You know that? Or you don't know that one? Huh?
It's 4.
You know that one? You know that? Yeah. Okay. So this is going to be what's going to be 2. Instead of writing the 4, I'm going to write 2 power 2. But I still have my x right there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then we have a multiplication. So I'm going to have to break this 2 power something equal to 16. So 2 power which number equals 16? You can use a calculator if you want.
Two times 8.
Not 2 times. Okay. If you look at your calculator, there's a 2 and then there's a power. Let me get my calculator so I can explain to you easily. Where's my calculator? It's a second. Power. Okay. Let me see. Okay, let me see your calculator. Let me see your calculator. Let me see your calculator. Okay. So you see where there's x squared next to x squared. Next to x squared, it does something with the power. Yeah. Click. Okay, click that.
Yeah.
Say 2 power. Okay. Okay. Let me say it again. Cancel everything. Cancel everything. Cancel.
Okay. Yeah.
Type 2. Number 2. And then go to that button which I just showed you. Go to that button. Just click it. And then now try different number there to see which number is going to give you 16.
Oh, okay.
Because you want to see 2 power, which number is going to give us 16?
Power 4.
2 power 4. Very good. So that's how you check the power. You understand Sthembiso, right? Yeah. Is it hard or is it easy?
No, it's easy, this one.
Okay. So instead of say 16, we're going to remove the 16. We're going to say what? 2 power 4.
Power 4.
And then we have what? 2x
minus 3.
So why did I do this? Because my intention is to make the base same. I want base to be the same. So, oh, they're already the same base. So since they're already the same base, means I don't have to write 2 base. I can write 1 base.
1 base.
So why am I doing it? Because there's a modification here in between. So this is going to become equal. Instead of writing 2, that big number, I don't have to write 2. I write only 1, 2. And then I'm going to add the 1 which is on top. So I'm going to say we have it to x plus. She's calling me. Okay, let me just pick up, right? Let me just pick up. She's calling. Okay. Are you there? Okay, just wait. I want to call you guys together. So let me see. Oh, why she's not picking up? Picking up. She's not picking up. Come on now. She's calling us, but she's not picking up. She said my phone fell, so I had to fix it.
Oh.
But she's not picking up. But you're not picking up. You're not picking up. Hey, Diana, you're not picking up your call. Oh my God. Okay, she joined now. Diana? Hello? Hello? She joined, but she's not talking. She's not doing anything. Oh my God. It's amazing now. Diana, are you there? Let's just continue. Let's continue. I'll discuss it. Oh my God. Let me just hold on one more time. Because we're gonna be like back and forth today. Time also running, so I just want to make sure we do something. But she's not picking up. It's fine. Let's just continue and then we'll see what we can do because I can't continue forever. Hey, Dan, I tried to call you. You call me. You go off. I tried to call you. I don't know what's the problem. So, yeah. Then let me just continue with Sthembiso, and then let me know when you before you call me. Let me know so I can add you because there's no way I can because I'm trying to call you on Skype, but it seems like you're not picking up. So and you just went offline. So let me know when everything's sorted, and then I'll see which plans I can do. Okay, now Sthembiso, look. So now with this case here, we have the same base. It means we're going to add the power. So what is the power? 2x plus what? Plus 4. And then we write everything here. What? 2x minus 3. Can you see there? Sthembiso.
Yes, I can see.
Okay, so then we say, for that case, we can simplify further. Say our base is just a base, and then we can put this together because we know how to put them together. So we're going to say 2x is just 2x plus, or we can say plus 4 times 2. Come to what? Plus what? 8.
8.
But multiply here. Now, plus 4 times negative 3, negative 12. So then finally, we're going to say, well, we can put similar term together. So 2x plus 8x equal to 10x. So then 2, 10x minus 12. You understand? So what I'm going to do right now, I'll take a picture of this and then I'll WhatsApp you. Don't go to your WhatsApp and then later on, let me just take a picture and then I'll send you all this stuff, okay? Later. Okay, so now let's take more example. So now from the exponential rule, we say when the base are the same, what do? We add the power. What do you do if the base are the same?
Add the power.
Huh? I can hear you. You say minus? Eh?
The base are the same, we add the power.
Yes, if the base are the same, we add the power. Okay, now let's see something which is a little challenge. Okay. 3 3x, let's see, 3, 4 minus 6x, and then here you have a 27 x minus 2. Now let's go for this one. So our base are the same or it's not the same?
Not the same.
So now what is the first step would you do first? Because base are not the same. So what would you
do?
Eh?
We have to make the base to be same first.
So we have to make the base the same. Okay, now let's do. Help me now how we can do that. So this is gonna be just a 3. 4 minus 6. So what about this one? How you can do with it 27? You have your calculator. See what you can do.
3 to the power 3.
Oh, so 3 power 3. So instead of 27, we'll say 3 power 3 and then bracket. This will be x minus 2.
Then we're adding the base. The base is the same now. We're taking one base.
Yes, we don't have to take together. We're going to take one base and then
adding the power.
So we add the power. So this is going to be 4 minus 6x. And they say plus what? 3 bracket x minus 2. So the next thing we put them together. So this time we say 3. Okay, we have to expand this. You know why? From the rules of math, we say BODMAS. Right? We must start with a bracket before you do any of this. You must start with a bracket, and then you go for division, and then you go for multiplication, addition, and then subtraction. Those are rules. So meaning we have to start with a bracket face. So we're gonna say this is just a 4, right? The way how it is minus 6x. Positive 3 times x is gonna give us what? Positive 3x like this. Positive 3 times negative 2 is going to give us negative 6. So now we put them together. So this is going to be the like term must be together like term. Which are like term? 6x and
6x plus 3x.
But it's not 6x, it's minus 6.
Minus 3. Minus 6x plus 3x.
So what is going to give us then? Minus 6 plus 3. Don't put the x, right? Just put a normal number.
Minus 3.
Eh?
Minus
3x. So then we're going to say 3 minus 3x. Now we do the same thing for the number. Put the number together. But when you take a number, you must start with it. Check with the sign. So we say 4 minus 6. 4 minus 6. Minus 2. So here is going to be minus 2. And that's how final. So that's how you multiply exponential. Any equation.
Step number, we're saying 3 plus 3 to the power 4 minus 6x.
Yes.
We're not doing anything there. We're first gonna remove the brackets first.
You know why? Because these are not like terms, okay? Oh. And then on top of it, you only deal with the like term. Only like term. These are like term, but you can't do anything here because these are not like term. And then here, you don't have to live like that. From the rules of mathematics, you must start with the bracket expand, and then you go for division, and then you go for multiplication, addition, and then subtraction. Okay, that's why I have to start with the bracket face. Okay, Diana, are you there? I hope she's still because she's not picking up the call. She's not available. I'm trying to call her. I don't know what's the problem. Let me try to call her one more time. I don't know what's the problem with her. Time just to do a try. I don't know, like her phone goes off. But she's here online. Can you see her? She's there, but I don't know if she's seen. Eh? Can you see she's there?
Yeah.
But the problem is her WhatsApp is not going through. And then here I cannot hear her. Maybe she hear us, but I cannot hear her. Diana, can you go to your phone, maybe attend your phone if you can hear us because we cannot hear you. Or if you hear us and then you can learn, then it's fine. But if you don't, then better go to your phone and let me know that, hey, I can hear or I see you guys, because in your phone, you're not available and we don't know either you hear us or not. Okay, now, this is clear, right?
Yeah,
Another question? Another question, or it's okay?
no, it's okay.
Okay, so now let's go for exponential, another rule, because these exponential rules, okay?
Okay.
Let's go for another rules of exponential. Okay. I'm gonna send you all these notes, right? Let's take a picture here and there.
Okay.
Yes, but I can't see you.
There she's talking now.
So what you saying,
But I
Diana?
can't hear what she's saying.
Me too, I can hear what she's saying. You see, the thing is, she's supposed to go to WhatsApp and let me know what the problem, but she's not. She's here. So now I don't know how to, because I sent a lot of message to her. So I hope she see and she hear us, because in the message there, it seems like the message is just landing to her inbox. So I don't know her situation exactly, because you understand, Sthembiso?
Yeah, I can understand.
Yes. So I want to call, I send her message, but I don't know whether she see us, she understand us, or she don't, because maybe she can use another phone to let me know, like, hey, or even to message me on Skype to say there's a problem, or what a phone, or okay. Now, so the exponential multiplication is very clear. Now let's see another rules of exponential. How is the divide? How is the division? For example, if somebody say 4x power, let's say, no, before we do this, let me show you something very, very crucial. Reciprocal. 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 I think maybe she see us. That's why she just okay with this. Okay, maybe I just make assumption. Okay, a reciprocal rule, because she couldn't be here online if she don't see us, even though we cannot hear her or see her. But I hope. Okay, so reciprocal rule is like this. When somebody say you have to reciprocate my generosity, what does that mean? I'm being nice to you. I'm being very generous. Then you have to reciprocate. I mean, do the same thing what I do to you. Okay, so if you have, let's say, 3 power negative 4, now they say reciprocate what you have here. So means we're gonna say, look, this equal what you do, you introduce number 1. Before I say it, look, if somebody give you x before I start giving them, can you see me there? X power negative 3. Sthembiso.
Yes.
This is a marker pen, right? How many of these? 1. So I don't have to say 1 marker pen. It's already 1. You say person or Sthembiso, it's 1 Sthembiso, unless I have to say there are 4 Sthembiso or 5 Sthembiso. So if I say x power negative 3 means which number is here? There's a 1 here.
1.
Just by nature, there's a 1. So what we're going to do here, we're going to say equal, write your 1 here, and then over exactly the same thing. You take your exponential. So don't worry about other things which are not exponent. Exponent means everything with that. So I'm going to take everything and write at the bottom of the 1. It's going to be x. It's negative, right? So it's not negative no more. It's going to become positive. Only this power is the one which change the sign. Become positive. You know, you can write positive 3 or you leave it at 3. The same thing. When you write the positive or not, it's still positive. But for negative, you must write negative. For negative, you must write negative. So if somebody say reciprocate this, that's what we got. Okay, now let's see another one. Let's focus another one. Somebody give you let's say 4 x power negative let's say negative 1/2. So how am I gonna say? I have my 4 here. So my focus only on exponential here. I'm gonna say this and say, don't worry about the 4. 4 has nothing to do with exponential. So I'm gonna say over. Check all this exponential right at the bottom. Negative 1/2 is gonna become positive. In that process, we call it what? The raised reciprocal or reciprocation. You have reciprocal. I don't know what's wrong with my phone now. You can continue without me. It's okay. Okay, so I think the problem is her phone. She just responded now.
Oh,
Yeah, I think the problem is her phone. Let me ask her if she can join on computer. So maybe she can make some. Because we just do like short lesson for now, and then I'm gonna bring the longer lesson. Next one, I'll do Zoom, and then with the Zoom, I can just send you a link. You just click the link and then you join. It's not gonna be like this. This is a lot. It seems like it gives me a problem. Dana, Olis, how are you doing, my sister? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me? I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me? I think there's a problem. Eh? Okay. So there's a problem with your phone. Hello? I think maybe network problem. I think you have a network problem or something because it's so sluggish. Okay, it's okay. Let's just let me tell her, talk to her later, okay?
okay.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Okay, so now we say, so we know how to reciprocate, right? Let's say more reciprocation. Somebody give us, let's say x power -3. Let me do this. We'll take a picture of this. So this is a reciprocal, or how you call it, reciprocation. So let me show you an example, then I'll ask you something. Okay. Now, this.
Yes.
Like if somebody gives, let's say, x power -1/3, how are you going to reciprocate? Huh?
X minus 1 over 2.
Excuse me?
X power minus, is it X minus 1 over 3, over 2 or 3?
It's not minus x power -1/3. It's not, we call x power -1 over 3.
Negative.
Yes.
Okay.
Negative. So how do you
What
reciprocate?
was your...
Huh? I'm listening.
Sorry?
I'm listening. I want to see if you understood or not, so I can explain again. If you did not
Okay.
understand.
I'm gonna write it 1
Okay.
over.
So here there's a 1, means we introduce a 1. That's why I say this is going to be 1 over
X into power 1, positive 1 over 3.
So that's how we reciprocate. So if somebody gives, let's say, y power -4, what does that mean? Here there's no number, means which number is that? -1 y
minus 1. Yes.
So then this is going to become, let's do this. And this will become what?
1, negative 1, negative 1
Yes.
over y
Over y
to the power 4.
to the power 4. I think the reciprocation is straightforward there. Sthembiso.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
then we will go. Oh, picture. And I'll take a picture so I can send to you later. Okay. Okay. And then you can practice a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So reciprocal, it kind of seems like straightforward. Okay, cool. Okay, but not all the time you reciprocate to the bottom. Sometimes you can reciprocate what? Up. Either way. For example, somebody gave us, let's see, 3x. And let me show you something before we go there. Something very, very important. Let's see the roots. Roots now. Because in a reciprocal, we have to deal with the roots sometimes of exponential. Roots for exponential. What does that mean, root of exponential? If somebody give the same, what that mean? I change it to the exponential. So this can say, you write your x. Okay. Okay, look. If there's no number here, you think which number is there? Number 2. Even if they don't tell you which number is there, there's number 2 here. Okay. And if you say, let's say 3, what is 3? 3 is same as say 3/1. When you say 5, what is 5? 5 is they say 5/1 because 5/1 is still equal to 5. 2/1 is still equal to 2. So even if there's no number here, but you have to know in your head the number is 2. But when you say 2, what does that 2 mean? 2/1. So when you move from the root to the power or exponential, what you do, you write whatever you have inside, and then take everything, flip. You're going to flip this one, become 1/2. So if somebody give me, let's say this, let's say y. So this is going to become what? We know here there's a 2/1. So this is going to become y 1/2. You flip it. Sthembiso.
Yes.
If it's not clear, let me know. I can say it again, no problem.
It's clear, I can see. It's clear.
It's clear. Okay, cool.
Yes.
So you just have to know that. But sometimes they will only if there's no number, you have to know it's 2.
It's
now,
2.
what about if there's a 3 here? Oh, so if there's a 3, it means it must be 3/1 because if there's no number, means in your head, you have to know this is over 1. That in your head, right for you here, the only one right on it, 3. So I'm going to say this and I say x, and then you know it's 3/1, right? We flip is going to become 1/3. Now, question to Sthembiso. Okay, k 4/3. Oh, no, let's just say 4. I'm going to do this. How this going to become? Explain to me.
It's 4/1.
4/1, yes, we know in your head 4/1. And then equal to
K.
K.
X to the power 4/1. 1/4.
1/4. Because this is 4/1. In example, I'm going to write like this. So when you flip, it's going to become 1/4. But you in your head, you know this must be is a K. What? Can you see that? Yeah.
Yes.
It's equal to K 4/1, and then what you do, you? Okay, let me show you some few more example, and then we do some rules, and then we can start for today. Okay? Yeah, just a few. Okay. So let me take a picture and show you these rules, because if you know these rules, and maybe do a few questions, then you know you with exponential you'll be good. Okay. Okay. So now we have checked some few rules, right? Let's just check more two. Let's take example. So I want to show you division, but you can't learn division if you don't know this. For example, somebody give it to me. Over. They say simplify. Oh my God, how am I gonna simplify that? There's a problem here on top. So what we're gonna do first, remember from the exponential rule, either we want base to be the same. But there's a problem here. This stuff is the problem. We don't need these things here. I don't need this. We must remove it. But we can just say, oh, you must go. We have a rule, set of rules. So I'm going to say this same essay on top. I'm going to write my x power 3, the one which is inside. But here,
2/1.
2/1. So if we flip, it's going to come what? Bracket what? 1.
1/2.
So you see, no more this stuff is gone. And then at the bottom, let me write the way how it is. X power 4. So now I'm going to say this equal 3 times 1/2. It become 3/2. You can plug in the calculator. Yes. So this will become x 3/2 over x power 4. Oh, so now the base are the same. But the problem is now is division. How are we going to do division? Are we going to add the power? Are we going to subtract? So this is what you do. For division, you say this equal, base are the same, right? So you only write one base, and then take top power minus the bottom. Take the top minus the bottom. 3/2 minus 4. Just like that. Take the top power minus the bottom. Base are the same. I write one base. But because it's division now, we're not going to add together. We just top power, always take the top minus the bottom power. So plug that in the calculator and give me the answer. So it's going to be x 3/2 minus 4.
It's giving me -5/2.
Okay, very good. So give us what? Minus?
-5/2.
So that's your final answer. But in math, okay, math, we don't like to have some negative things with mathematicians. Even if you do business, whatever, you don't want to have like left of it, like, oh, no money, I spend my money now, I have to get, like, you want to make sure you end up in a situation where you have a positive. So I'm going to have to reciprocate this monster here. Even though it's the right answer and we finish, but finally, I wouldn't want to write like that. So I'll say here we have a 1 multiplied. So I'm going to say 1 over everything to the bottom, x, and then what?
5/2. Oh, yeah.
So that's how we do the exponential, right? But you only can do this if you know the plugging in and plugging out of the exponential rule. Okay? So let me take a picture and then I'll show you the last rule. And then we can do 1, 2 more questions, then we can stop here for the day. Okay? Cool. Okay, now another rule. Another rule, if you take a Sthembiso, this is Sthembiso, right? Let's example for the Sthembiso. power 0. Sthembiso power 0 equal to 1. Oh, really? Oh, yes. So according to the rules of the exponential, anything power 0 equal to 1. Like anything, take the whole South Africa, we want a power 0 equal to 1. So if you take, let's say, k power 0 equal to 1. But how comes like this equal to 1? You know why equal to 1? Because this 0 power is, you see there's a bracket here. This is for all. But if I have, let's say, t, let's say power 4, and then k power 0, and the only thing power 0 is the 1 equal to 1. Is only k power 0 here. So then we're going to say t power 4 multiply this part here with its 0, because sometimes a lot of people, they tend to say, oh, this is going to be k power 1. Not k power 1. Power 0 is like the base, any power together equal to 1. So this is going to be 1 times m. And this is going to be t power 4 times n. Because 1 times anything is 1. 1 times 10 equal to 10. Do you understand on that? Eh? Sthembiso?
Yes,
Do you
I do understand.
Okay.
Yes.
So remember that anything power 0 equal to 1.
1.
That base with its power together equal to 1.
1.
Okay, let's see example here. I think the whole rule we're done. Let me take a picture and we can start maybe 2 questions that we finish. Okay, only 2 questions. And then we can start for today. You feel like you're learning Sthembiso?
Yes.
Fantastic. Very good. Okay. Is it first time you do that math modules, or you're repeating how many times?
I'm repeating.
You're repeating now.
Yeah.
How many times?
No, it's the second time.
Okay. You guys always come when you repeat. Not
No, I
first time.
didn't know. For the first time, I didn't know if you can find someone that can teach you or do anything.
Okay. And you know, it's very bad because a lot of people get scammed in a Telegram. The repeat is bad. Very, very bad.
There is another lady that WhatsApp me and asked me about you. I don't remember her name, but she asked that you are legit. So I told her that I also studying with you.
Okay. Then you can tell them, you can tell them what we do so they can learn. Because something that I don't encourage people that stuff of do for someone. It's not good.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be different between you and somebody comes say, oh, give me the answer for the assignment 1. Like, how you I just need the answer. I just need the answer. It's okay. I'll do for my own.
So that you can get the answers.
They don't want. They just want the answer. Guys, let's share the answers. Today, mine is this. and somebody's gonna give some wrong answers just to see.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take some few trick examples. So somebody give us a 15. We're gonna mix that now.
Okay.
Let's say m power -6, and let's say k. Okay, let's say put like this. Let's say 2 times. And here we go, 2. And let's say over 18. Let's say 24. M 24k power 6. Y, and we give you m power 8. So you see that? So let's say simplify that question. Trick a little bit, right? But it's easy. Well, we know we follow our rules. Okay, we follow our rules. Let me make something. Okay, let me do it. What we're gonna do, we're gonna follow our rules. It's very simple. We just do this last question. So how the rules say? Board mass. Okay, we say we start with the board mass. Board mass. Start with the bracket, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So bracket, should I put the arrows or you can remember the bracket.
No, I can brackets.
Hmm?
Division.
Yes.
Multiplication.
Yes, multiplication is this.
Adding.
Yes.
Subtraction.
And subtraction. You see, easy. Now let's go. So we're gonna say we start with a bracket. So remember the bracket for both means I'm gonna write my 3y as it is, 3y power 3 as it is. Here, look, remember this bracket for all. It's for all of them.
Of them. M minus to the power minus 6 yes times 2k all in squared.
So I'm gonna write my m. So I'm 3, y power 3, and look, this m bracket for 3 means 2 power multiply this 2. So m negative 6 times 2. Remember here you don't add, you multiply because bracket means multiplications.
Oh yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
We don't add here. It's like somebody give, let's say somebody give k power 2 times 3. What number? You just multiply these two because bracket meaning multiplication. So this let me say k power 6.
6.
Okay, before I start this question, let me take a picture of the question. So later when you practice, you can, and then we start. Now we go. So we're gonna say what? 3, what? Y power 3, and then we say multiply m just m. So we're gonna say negative 6 times 2, negative 12 multiply. Remember, these two also is gonna be affected. So it's gonna be 2 power 2 for each one. And then we're gonna say multiply by k. Remember here there's next is 1. So 1 times 2 equal to 2.
2.
Sthembiso.
Yes.
Do you understand? Is it clear? It's not clear.
Yes, it's clear.
Okay. So now we divide 24 k power 6 power 6. And then this, oh my God, I don't need the root. So how I'm gonna write that? If it's equal to y, how I'm gonna write it? It's exponential.
It's gonna be y.
Okay, it's gonna be
the
y.
power 1 over 2.
1 over 2. Thank you. And this gonna be m power
8. Power 8.
Oh, so now we almost finished. Let's group the number together, the y together, and the like in a good way. So I'm gonna say, let me start with the number. Number is what is 3.
3.
And then multiply by 2 square equal to 4.
Oh.
You understand that? Or should I write 2 square?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's
You
2
sure?
squared is 4.
Okay, then we say over one number with a number, letter with a letter, and then number, I'm done. Now I go at the bottom is going to be 24, just a 24. I don't have no number. You say multiply. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
Okay. 3 times for this time, when you say dot means times. Now we go which letter? Let's say y. We go for y. On top we have only y power 3, no other y. At the bottom we have what? Y power 1 over 2. So we're done with the y. Now we go for the next one. M. So we say times m power negative 12, and then we over. At the bottom we have m power 8. Then we go for next one, which is k power square over k power 6. So now what we're going to do now, we know the reason why we did this, so we can just see, okay, now 3 times 4 equal to 12. We have a 12 divided by 24. So you can plug in the calculator. 12 divided by 24 equal to a half. You want to plug and see so you can feel more like yes. Remember this is times, right? 3 times 4 over 12. Plug in the calculator. Let me see.
It's 3. What am I do? 3? 3?
Okay, this is 3 times 4 and then over 24. Okay, you know, okay, let me see something. You know how to go to the fraction in the calculator here. You know how to go to fraction, right? Here. This the one which is show fraction here.
Fraction. Let me
Yeah,
check it.
fraction. Go to fraction, then write 3 times 4. Let me see. If you know right
3 times 4.
And then go down.
24. It's giving me 1/2.
1/2. Let me see, how did you type? I want to see if you went to the fraction correct. Yes, or you know how to do this. Some students sometimes don't know how to do it. Very good. So this is going to give us what? 1/2. Now, bases are the same. If bases are the same and it is division, what do? We write only one base.
One base.
And then we take the top power minus the bottom power. 3 minus 1/2. And then we go for second one. We write what? Bases are the same. What I'm going to write here?
We're writing one base.
Which is?
M.
And make sure you write on top, like you see, if you draw a line, it must be on top. Not at the middle, on top.
Oh, okay.
And then what I'm going to write here?
It's minus 12.
Minus 12.
Plus 8.
No,
plus,
no.
Minus 12 minus 8.
Yes, you only plus
minus
if it's
the power.
Minus 8. And then we go for the last one. It's going to become K.
It's 6.
No,
to the power 6.
No, you take, look how you did here. 3 minus 1/2. You must take over the top minus the bottom. So how this we're going to do here?
Okay, it's 2 power 2 minus 6.
Minus 6, which is going to give us -4. I just write that because the space, right? The space is 9.
Yeah.
So now we're going to say this equal to 1/2.
Y
3 minus 1/2. It's going to be, and look how right. Look. 1/2, and this must be on top, like whatever you write here when it's 1, you write on top, not at the middle bottom, on top. Okay, means on top number. Okay, it's going to become Y 3 minus 1/2.
3 minus 1/2 is 5/2.
5/2 is the power. 5/2. Now you can this will become M
minus 12 minus 8 is equal to minus 20.
20, very good. Now we go for the last one. Just what? K power -4. Make sure it's on top, right? See here? On top, not at the bottom, on top. Do you understand? Yes, like if you have a 2 number, this must be on top. You see, if I draw a line here, look.
Okay.
You know why we do that? I'll show you now why we do that. You see why I say that. Okay. So this is going to become, this is a final answer, but we cannot leave a final answer with an exponential. So we're going to reciprocate those one with a negative power. Okay. So we're going to say 1/2. This is positive exponential Stheh. So we say you are okay. What about this one? Is okay?
No, it's gonna be m exponent 1/20.
So we're gonna say 1 over, right? Means 1 over m power 20. So don't worry about this one. All you can do right at the bottom. You see this line? You do like a line here. Anything with a negative, bring them to the bottom. Are you with me?
Yes.
Do this again.
Yes, I'm with you.
If you have already a number, unless if you didn't have a number, but we have already a number. So anything negative right at the bottom. That's why I say here, make sure this stuff must be on top. Because if you made a mistake, you say you write and then you're gonna reciprocate in the wrong way. You understand?
Yes.
Okay, now where is it gonna go? We're gonna write here 1 or 2. 1 number, top or bottom?
We're gonna write it bottom.
So it's gonna become what? M. And what about the, is the same or it's gonna change?
It's gonna change. It's
gonna
be positive.
Positive change. And this one here?
K.
Okay, where are we gonna write it?
The bottom.
At the bottom. So it's gonna become K.
Positive on the power 4.
And that's the final answer. Okay. If you want to write some little extra, you can too. You can say this same as I can simply write here, say finally. One calculator is just a calculator. So even if I don't write one calculator, I can say y power 2, and then over, because it's just a 1, okay?
Yes.
Over 2 and power 2.
Power 20 power 4.
And that's our final answer thing. So what I'm gonna do, let me take a picture before we do a little chat and catch up, and we say bye-bye for today, okay? Did you feel like a learned sound?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Okay. This was not okay. Okay, so Sthembiso, we done for the day. My question, did you feel like you're lame?
Yes.
Okay. Is it different when you have a session or not having a session? Do you feel like it's important for you to, maybe I'm asking some silly question, but I want to see your feelings on as far as sessions. Should I go fast? Should I go slow? Or it's okay for you with the same pace? Or this is your
okay with the same pace as for today.
For today. Okay. Okay, no problem. So no problem. And I'm grateful that you came. And yeah, next one, we'll move quick. So what I'll do you have a cable? Because I'm going to show you how to transfer next time from your phone to the computer. Okay?
Yeah.
Later, actually, not the other day. In the evening time, I'm going to WhatsApp you. I'm going to give you instruction on how to do it. Okay?
Okay.
So I'll give you some question for you to try. We can just live like that. Okay? So let me give you some few here. Then I'll take a picture of Symphony. Let me see if it's did I take a picture of this that you can try. So yeah. Which province or which city are you in? Sthembiso? Are you from Durban?
KZN, yeah.
Okay.
Durban.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I like people from Durban. Like everywhere. But I like people from Durban. Like, I don't know why. They show me a lot of love. They show me a lot of love. A lot
Where are
from
you
Durban, a lot of them. In Limpopo.
Oh.
Yes, but more people from Durban. Every time say, hey,
where are you staying?
Cape Town.
Oh, okay.
Cape Town. But are people from Durban that show me.
So far.
Yeah, very far. Very far. It's too far.
Yeah.
Okay. Where in Devon?
Phoenix.
Oh, Phoenix in Devon. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me give you some few questions. Okay. If you have a problem, let me know. Okay, I'm always here to help. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you a picture. Don't worry about it. You don't even have to.
Okay, no problem.
Number one. So I want to give ideas. So when you start, it's more easy. You have to remove this before. Okay. And then this you must open its face from the bottom. Remember the bottom.
Yeah.